I have had a very cursed doll in my possession for the past few months. What I will be doing is I will be staying the night. I will stay with it in the tent. I will not leave the tent. Let me introduce you to cursed doll. So, can you tell me exactly who you are? L. Evil.
There's bad here.
Welcome back to Cursed Urban. I am Dan. I will be your host this evening for a very special episode and a very, very special investigation. One that's been highly requested for a very long while. But before we get into that, guys, if you're new here, make sure to go down there, hit that subscribe button. And if you're a returning subscriber, a member of the Cursed crew, make sure to hit that like button. Share this video with a friend, family member, or on your social media if you really enjoy it. And make sure to leave me a comment letting me know that you are ready for tonight's investigation. Anyways, now with that out of the way, as you can see, we are back. We are back in one of the most haunted forests in the Midwest. And you might be asking me, Dan, what are you doing in one of the most haunted forests in the Midwest? Are you going to be walking around and camping in it? The answer to that is kind of. So, what we are doing today is I have had a very supposedly cursed doll in my possession for the past few months. I'll get into the story on how I acquired said doll later, but it was through a trade with a friend of mine, and he gave it to me. It had been in his family for a few years, and I'll explain the story later. Proceeds to explain the story now. But, so yeah, it's from a buddy of mine. I traded him some camera equipment for it. He said it's haunted, and it was giving his family a lot of problems when they acquired it. Eventually, they had it sealed in a glass display jar with wax, and the problems stopped. His mother is convinced that it is very cursed. He is a bit skeptical. Anyways, they wanted it out of the house. I said, hey, I'll trade for it. Why not? And here we go. But I've been waiting for the right opportunity to open up this doll. I have not broken the wax seal. I have not done anything with it. It sits in my house with a black bag over it because it's scary and I don't like looking at it. So tonight, that's what we're gonna do. Now, I have had a torrent of people say that, hey, when I opened up a Vivek box, they said, hey, you shouldn't open that up in your house. That's a really bad idea. Don't do that again. I said, okay, I will probably do it again, but not right now. So what we're doing is I'm going to find a place to camp tonight. And the forest I'm at has a campground that's closed for the winter. I'm trying to find the back trails to it to see if I can get in. And that's where we'll be camping. We should be left alone. It should be quiet. Yeah, it's a little bit of a hike though, and it's very cold out. So yeah, we're gonna be setting up a tent, and what I will be doing, I've decided, with the help of you guys, with the help of the viewers telling me this was a great idea, what I will be doing is I will be staying the night with this doll. Well, I designated from midnight, I'll open it to 4 a.m. in the morning. I will stay with it in the tent. I will not leave the tent, and I'll investigate the doll using various different ways of investigating things. I was trying to think of a way to make that sentence sound better, but it didn't. Anyways, so that's what we're doing tonight, or today. I'm not looking forward to it. But yeah, for now, I'm going to go down this trail, and we're going to try and find a way into this campground, which shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, it's not like, it's walled off or like anything. But all right, guys, let's get to hiking and see if we can get in. And off through the woods we go. It is definitely cold today, but thankfully there is like no wind. And it says there's supposed to be no wind tonight, which is even better. So camping out should not be a miserable experience at all. And I was smart enough to buy a Mr. Buddy propane heater for this evening. Well, just to have in general, but okay. So the campground is like straight through there. And I don't know if I feel like going all the way through all this brush or not, because I need to find the most efficient way to get there, because like I said, it's closed right now for the season, and I got a lot of stuff to bring out. I got a lot of trips to make. I got tent, sleeping bag, cot, bags, camera stuff, heater, etc. So yeah, definitely have a lot of trips to make. So I'm trying to find where this place is exactly and the most efficient way to get to this place. Why are you doing? There we go. Got a wide angle lens. Why not use all of it? So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're trying to find a way in. Which hopefully the coordinates this guy gave me are right. All right, my hands are absolutely freezing holding this metal tripod, so I'm gonna put this away and I'll be back with you guys. Take a look at this, guys. Everything is starting to ice over real good. It's definitely can't handle my weight yet. Or can it? I don't know. I'm definitely not gonna find out right now. That's for sure. But seems pretty solid so far. But yeah, everything's iced over now. Or starting to be iced over. All right, I'm gonna put my weight on it. I'm just not gonna go far out. I did bring extra socks and jeans though. Yeah, so it's icy. She's icy out here. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think. This winter, should I do a camping on the ice video? Or do you think that'd be a bad idea? Let me know down in the comments what you think. If I should do a full haunted camping on the ice video. If that would be cool or that would be lame. Alright guys, fantastic news. I found the camping area. Now there's the fire pit, there is the table, a very small area, but it's all good. So I will be making my camp right there tonight. And yeah, this is where we'll be doing our investigation. But like I said, alright, I'm gonna get going. So I guess I'm technically not even supposed to be over here since it's closed. So yeah, this is the camping area. You know, it's really small, but whatever. But there is a few things tonight that we're gonna have to deal with. One, since this is a stealth camping mission, kind of. No, it is, I guess. I can't build a fire. So, because yeah, then I might get kicked out. Two, I have to remain in the tent as per the challenge. So, I have to plan accordingly for that. And three, this is kind of a long walk to my car. This is going to take forever to haul all the stuff from my car out there. And I gotta wait until night to start. Oh, excuse me. So, yep, that's how it goes. But I guess this is better than the alternative of opening up the cursed doll in my home, which everybody says is a bad idea. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying, you know, I'll do it if I need to. Oh, but all right, my hands are chilly again. So see you guys in a second. All right, guys, as you can see, I am in the tent, and this is where my home will be for the next 4 hours. So I better get comfortable, get my boots off, which I still have on for some reason. As you can see, I already have my hoodie off, and found out this space heater, well, kind of a space heater, this propane heater I bought works exceedingly well. Yeah, I had it on for about 5 minutes and couldn't even wear my hoodie, and it's cold outside. I mean, I'm gonna have to turn it on and off throughout the night because I mean, it's a tent, it's not gonna hold heat at all, but within like 5 minutes I got this place like cooking. So yeah, great purchase. Should have bought one of those a long time ago. Anyways, so yes, we are in the tent and got set up. I'll give you a tent tour here in a moment. But yeah, it's hot in here. It's nice. Let's get on to the moment that everybody has been waiting for. So to preface this, I want to go through the story of the doll and how I acquired it once again. As I said before, it was from a friend of mine, and the doll had been in their family for, I'm not certain how long, but a while. His mother had had it for, I think, at least a couple decades, and she got it, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I'm not going to pretend I know. But she got it somehow, and whenever this thing had been around, she'd notice at certain times of the year people would get sick, bad things would start to happen in the house. Eventually, she tied it to the doll. My buddy was skeptical about it. He's like, I don't know. I don't really believe it. But she had somebody come in and seal it in a wax display case where it sat in their basement for quite a few years until I came along. My buddy mentioned it, and I was like, could I have that? Because apparently his mom didn't want to get rid of it because she didn't want to pass that on to anyone else. But what mom doesn't know won't hurt her. He told her after the fact. But he wanted to trade for a few camera things that I had, some smaller ones. And I was like, I'll trade you the doll for the camera things. And deal was made, came into my possession, and it's remained in my possession for about the past, I don't know, I think I've had it all summer. I wanted to do something special with it. You know, I didn't want to just open it, you know, do whatever, but the time has come where that is the case. So here we are. We're going to open this tonight. But that being said, let's unveil the doll. Here goes nothing. Let me introduce you to, make sure it's facing the right way. Let me introduce you to the nameless cursed doll. So this thing is extremely creepy. It says made in Japan on the back. That is the only marking on it. As you can see, the bottom has been completely sealed with a layer of wax, which we will be breaking here soon. Let me swap this. Maybe you guys can see a little bit better. So yeah, this is the doll in question. And I hate this thing. I hate this thing. I've taken the cover off of it, I think, 3 or 4 times. Twice on a live stream. and the other two were just showing it to friends and family that were over. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to doing this, but you know what? This is what we got to do. Actually, I don't know why we would have to do this for any reason, but you know what? We're going to do it. We are going to do it. And we brought with the Ouija board. So we are going to be using this tonight and as one of our tools to see if we can get some answers with this doll. All right, guys, I'm going to be straight up with you. Right now, I'm stalling big time. So what I'm going to do first is give you guys a tent tour instead of opening up the doll. One, to build this suspense. Two, so I can stall more because I really don't want to do this. All right, so I'll show you what I'm working with here. Here we have the tent, obviously. Oh, let me try and get this out so I can illuminate some more. So we got my first camera, my GH5. That's probably going to go on the doll for the entirety of this event. Then we have my camera I'm recording on. Here's my wonderful space heater, which I actually am going to have to switch on again because it is getting a bit cold. There we go. Yep, got the Ouija board. And yeah, it's already getting super, like I can already feel it. And then yeah, got the cot out and everything else. That's basically it. That's basically my entire setup. So yeah, so like I said, I am stuck in here. It is a little past midnight right now, and we're gonna be in here till 4. So yeah, dude, it's already probably gone up like 10 degrees in here. So, and don't worry, this propane heater is indoor safe, so it's not going to cause any gases or anything to build up. It'll shut off before that, and plus the tent is vented, so yeah, which honestly I probably can just shut it off right now anyways, because it's probably about 20 degrees hotter now. This thing works great. All right, so yeah, seriously, I'm gonna be straight up with you. As you noticed, I am just stalling. That's all I'm doing is just yammering and stalling. So I'm gonna get the camera set up. We're gonna open this thing. All right, guys, so I figure it's probably gonna be easiest to open it on the cot here. Yeah, just because I don't have much room to work with at all. So I figure it's probably gonna be the easiest over here. I am gonna open it in the bag because I know wax is gonna like get everywhere. It's gonna crack and fall off. So I'm gonna open it in this bag. And oh man, my legs are really cramping up on me. Gotta stretch out a little bit. Yeah, so wax isn't the most sturdy binder, especially between two smooth surfaces like glass and wood. So I think if I just kind of work at it a little bit, it'll probably give up the ghost in more ways than one. I may be mistaken. I might actually need to get a knife. Yeah. Oh, it's coming. Maybe not. Yeah. Hope I still have a knife in here. Where'd my knife go? There it is. Alright. So got a knife, so we'll do things the less than easy way. Less than easy way is not as hard as the hard way, but not as easy as the easy way. So do it the less than easy way. Also, before I do this, I just want to address a question that I know probably quite a few of you have already written with, you know, good merit. But it's going to be the main question. What am I going to do with the dowel when I'm done? Everybody says not burn it, bury it, or put it underwater. Well, thankfully I have one better than that. I have a good friend of mine who's into paranormal. He has given me a lot of locations. He's been at it for the better part of 40 years. And he said he will come out here. He said, call me as soon as you're done with it. I don't care what time it is. I will come out. He's going to take possession of the doll, and he I don't know how he's going to do it. He didn't say, but he's going to seal it back in this housing. So, yeah, after the video ends, I will be calling him, and he will be putting it back. Man. The wax is still kind of soft too. Well, not really, but in comparison to the Dybbuk box I had. We're open. That's funny. There's one piece of tape on it. It's like wax and then one piece of tape in the back. This thing's open though. Yeah, we are ready for liftoff, if you will. Doll is free. Doll is open. Man, I do not like this thing. Look at this, dude. Look at this thing. This is one of the scariest things I literally have ever had in my possession. Trying to get it to focus. It says made in Japan on the back. But yeah, it's just some clown. Looks like it's wearing like almost one of those like Russian hats. I know that's not what it is, but I think it's just supposed to be its hair. And then the weird part, another one, the whole thing's weird. Another weird part is it's got these flowers attached here with wax too. All right. Leaving it in that bag so it doesn't get wax all over the tent, which would be extremely annoying. This is gonna suck. Dude, my legs are already like not locking up, but just not feeling the greatest. I need to stretch more. That's for sure. That is for sure. One thing that I'm very happy about, as you can hear and as you can see and hear, tonight is a night with like no wind at all. Every now and then I'll see a little, like, I'll see the tent move a little bit, but it's like we got like a perfect night out, rather other than it being really cold. But like I said, I got the heater, so that makes very short work of being cold. Which I actually need another heater blast real quick. So I'm gonna heat up the tent. I'm gonna get the camera set up, and then we will get into the part that you've all been waiting for, to see if there's anything in here with me now. All right, guys, we are set up. We got the one camera. I can see it's on the dowel right now. Let me get the light out of the frame. I got it lit up. I got the dowel lit up. So we got the one camera going right now, and we have this camera going as well. Guys, before we start, I thought I was going to be a lot less apprehensive than I am right now. You know, if you were in this, I was in a live stream the other day talking about doing this, and people were giving me ideas of what to do, what not to do, and I was making jokes, you know, just having a good time, like, oh, you know, I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna, you know, slap the doll around, and of course I wasn't serious about any of that. But having this thing open and just staring it's a whole nother thing. Like, it's real now. It's real, and we're stuck here with it for another 3 hours, so we'll see how it goes. But all right, I'm going to stretch one more time, and we'll get into it. All right. Just find a way to try and get comfortable, which I can't prop myself up against the cot because the tent wall isn't really solid, and it makes this really annoying noise. And I can't, yeah, I don't know. I can't sit on the chair. It doesn't matter. Whatever. You know what? 3 hours to go. All right, I need to quit laying. Oh, okay. I'll only lean against the cot when I have to. Other than that, I'll try and not, so we don't have to listen to it squeak the entire time. I hear something outside the tent. Hello? It's like really heavy breathing, but in the distance, not like close by. Or it sounds like heavy breathing, or it even sounds kind of like a tree creaking a little bit. Too bad I can't go out of the tent to check what it is. I'm really, really trying. I'm really committed to staying this entire time tonight. I'm going to do my best, unless there is immediate danger to life and limb. I will be staying. So, okay, let's get into it. Start out with some Spirit Talker. Spirit Talker is on. Is there anyone here with me tonight there anyone that came in here with me tonight?
Ernest.
Ernest. That is kind of an old-timey name, so I mean, I guess I could kind of see that. Ernest, okay, I don't know, I'm tripping out right now. Ernest, are you attached to this doll? Are you attached to this doll?
My name is Catherine.
My name is Catherine. Now we have two names according to Spirit Talker. Okay, forget the name. Are you attached to this doll that I have had with me? Do you have any history that has accompanied this doll?
Don't tell.
Don't tell. You don't want to talk about it, or you don't want me to tell anything or tell anybody about it? Now, I don't mean you any harm if you're in here with me. I really don't. All I want to know is just, a little bit more unlikely. All I want to know is just a little bit about you. Do you find this doll special in any way? Because? So you do. Could you tell me why you find the doll special? Could you tell me if there's something that you like about it, or... Knocking. I think I just heard a knock.
Is this a ritual?
Dude, I think I just heard a knock. This is not a ritual. This is not a ritual. All I am is I'm just doing research. I want to know more about you. But it's definitely not, any type of ritual at all. So please don't be afraid that if you think it's a ritual, because it's not.
I move things.
I do. I just heard something move outside of the tent. So, if this is the thing, this is who I'm trapped in here with. It's not still in the tent. It's outside of the tent. Are you inside the tent with me, or are you outside? But also at the same time,
Raymond.
also at the same time, we are in a very haunted forest. So, I mean, anything. Sounds like the wind's picking up a little bit, but like the tent isn't moving at all. I mean, a little bit out there. Raymond.
I did not believe in this.
And not believe in this. Who am I speaking to? Could you please tell me who I'm speaking to? If you're someone that has something to do with this doll, or if you're someone out in the forest, could you please tell me? If you don't mind.
There's bad here.
There's bad here. I don't like the sound of that. I don't like it when something tells me there's bad here. That does not sit well with me. What kind of bad is here? Is it something evil that's here? Something evil in this forest? Or something evil in this tent? Or bad in this forest, or bad in this tent?
Blonde hair.
Definitely don't have blonde hair. Did you have blonde hair? How about this? If you're interested in communicating, could you please use this device that I have? Through this device that I have, feel free to talk to it, whatever you want. I'm sure you figured that out by now, but I'll be able to hear your answer. Amazing. Okay. But could you please give me a sign through this device? Could you please, maybe you could tell me something about me, about the tent, about, the lights? Could you tell me a color? Could you maybe name something that I have in here, or say my name? Maybe my name's Dan. Just so I know I'm talking to somebody, and not just talking to myself here. Could you do that? Would you mind doing that? Just something simple. Abraham. It's not the answer I was looking for. Is there anything else you could tell me aside from Abraham? Also, if you don't feel like communicating, please, by all means, just tell me you don't feel like communicating. Water. We are by the water. Yeah, I guess that's kind of, what I was asking for, like for it to describe something. It did say water, and we are by the water. Would you like to maybe to try a different method of communication, maybe one that you might find easier to do or use? What do you think about that?
I scare people.
I scare people. Dude. That was 100% a scream in the distance. There's no doubt about that. That was a scream out there. So about 5 or 10 minutes has passed. That's it. I got no more responses from Spirit Talker. I didn't hear any noises out in the environment. All was quiet. I didn't even hear a leaf rustling, which was kind of crazy. Yeah, I didn't even hear that, or a mouse running, or anything. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to move on to necrophonic. Or, I'm sorry, not necrophonic, necrometer. And then after necrometer, if that doesn't work out as well as we'd like, and no matter what, we're going to do a Ouija board session. So, I'm sorry about the squeaking cot. I really am. But right now I need to stretch my legs. I need a bigger tent. I need to have like tents that... I need to have a whole like collection of tents. One tent that's smaller that can fit into more stealthy spaces, which I already have that. One that's easy to set up, which is this one. And you just have like one giant one that I can like set up like a table in like chairs and be able to sit around and do this. That's what I need to get. Maybe that'll be my next purchase, a huge tent, like a giant tent. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be really cool. But all right. Yeah, necrometer. Just stretching my feet out feels so good. Creepy doll, dude. I cannot wait for this night to be over. I can't even pretend right now, guys. I cannot even pretend. I cannot wait for this night to be over. This thing is creeping me out. I just heard a tree creak outside. Alright, let's get necrometer up. Let's get necrometer up and see if we get any different responses. Alright, necrometer is on. Are you still here with me? Whoever you are? Would you be still willing to communicate with me? Don't feel like you have to use this app only. You can, you know, boundary. Okay. You can move if you want to move something out in the environment, if you want to, you know, say something, if you want to move something in here, touch the tent, whatever you'd like. Feel free to communicate with me in any way that you'd please. Or if you don't want to communicate with me at all, that is completely fine too. I'm not gonna try and force you to. We are off to a rocky start with Necrometer. That is for sure. If you don't prefer to communicate with me through this way, by all means, you can tell me, please. If you don't like this. What do the what significance do the 1940s have to you? Could you tell me your name? Maybe who I'm talking to? Think you could make another noise for me outside? That'd be okay? Could you tell me anything? Dude, we're not having any luck with this. We got two responses. Do you have anything to do with this doll at all? Picture. Okay. What picture are you talking about? What kind of picture? Is there a picture you want to show me, maybe? Is that what you mean? Again, if you don't want to communicate with me through this device or through this method, let me know. If you don't want to communicate with me at all, let me know. It's completely fine. So I'm not. Betty. It seemed like it really sounded like there was whispers coming from that way. I really think I heard whispers from outside the tent. Was that you who was just talking outside of the tent in the forest? Sounded like you were by the water? Was that you? I want to say it's just the wind, but there's literally no wind tonight. Like none. It's the most. I think this is the most peaceful it's ever been when I've been out camping. Never. All right, I'm gonna end this session. What was that? Unholy apparition. That's weird. As soon as I pressed off on Necrometer, it said unholy apparition. Now that's a little bit strange, don't you think? Or maybe I'm wrong. Um, yeah, that's a bit odd. Well, right now it's starting to feel like, I don't know. I don't want to say a bust, but at the same time, that's the first word that's coming to my head. Is it's starting to feel like a bust out here. Like maybe there's nothing attached to this doll at all, which is fine with me. And I mean, we got some interesting. Like we heard that scream, and we heard those whispers and stuff. So we definitely got some interesting answers. Interesting. We've heard some interesting things outside of the tent, but in here, it's quiet. So yeah, I don't know, but we got one tool left in the toolbox, and that's the Ouija board. So we are definitely going to try that. And I wonder if I'm having problems with the doll. I'm wondering if the doll doesn't like the camera on it. Because I've had responses before when I've been places saying like content or like creator or something like that. Like, and then one time they said exploited, like I was exploiting the spirits, exploiting their home, exploiting the forest, I guess you could say. So I wonder if the doll doesn't like the camera on it. I'm going to arrange things a different way. Still going to keep the camera on the doll, but I don't know. I'm gonna arrange things a different way a little bit. But all right, guys, I'm gonna get set up for this Ouija board session, and we'll get to it and see what happens. So we are to the main event, so to speak. We are doing a Ouija session with the doll. I have it placed right here. At my right, I have the board on the cot. Because I tried to like have it on the floor and it just wasn't going to work. So yes, hold on. I need to adjust this camera a little bit. There we go. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. There we go. Okay, so got my camera set up. This one is facing the board and the doll. Obviously, this one is facing me. So yeah, we'll get started and see what happens. Alright, here we go. Now my arms and legs will hurt. I had to take a few breaks. Is there anyone here with me right now? Anyone outside? Anyone in the tent with me? Yes. Returning to the board of the middle. Thank you for that answer. Are you attached to this doll that I brought? Yes. Bring it back to the middle. Why did you wait so long to communicate with me? Why couldn't you communicate with me before? I was trying to talk to you all tonight. Are you familiar with this method of communication? Moving the headshot back. Thank you for that answer. Give me one moment. I will just say goodbye for right now, but I would still love to keep talking to you. Okay, okay. So we were getting somewhere. Oh man. Whew. So it sounds like we are speaking to whomever or whatever this doll is. It sounds, and the thing is like we got, like, what was that, three yes answers, and it was saying that it was familiar with communicating through a spirit board, which is very interesting. So it has communicated in the past before, apparently. Cool. I guess let's keep going. Can I sit on this chair? Probably not. It'd probably be too much trouble than it's worth. Cause I'm dying right now. Straight up, I am dying right now. My back hurts. My legs hurt. I'm just cramped. No matter how much I stretch, it's still like painful. And I got to keep my arms like up, up, and fingers just touching the planchette for the Ouija board. So I'm complaining too much. I'm sorry, guys. I am complaining too much because this is getting interesting now. All right, let's get back into it. Back on the board, hands on the planchette. Okay, I am back. Sorry for the break. As you may have heard, I am sore right now. So if I could ask you a question, were you the one that was making everyone sick at the last place that you were at? You hear like some sort of animal outside? I think I hear something. Like something's walking through the sticks. Did you like the last home that you were at? Okay. Thank you for that answer. Do you like being here more with me in my home? Bring back to the middle. Resting my arms. So it said no, it does not like being back. It does not like being with me anymore than its other home. So where are you from? P. A. I. and pain. Going back to the middle. So I asked it where it's from, it says pain. Who caused you this pain? H-E. He caused the pain. How did you come to be a part of this doll? Do you mind being attached to it? What will happen if you go back in the glass case? D. E. A. I don't like where this is going. T. H. Back to the middle. Death. Death to me or you? Who will die if you go back in the case? You. Just the letter U. Gonna say anything else? That's me moving it. I don't like that. I don't like getting that answer at all. So, can you tell me exactly who you are? E. V. I. L. Evil. Bring it back to the middle. Alright, I will say goodbye to you for now. Dude, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oh, man. I don't know what to think of that. It's saying that if I keep the doll, I'm going to die, pretty much. If I keep the doll, I'm gonna die, and it's evil. I don't know. I'm gonna put this away. I don't think it's a good idea to continue to use the Ouija board. That was. I don't know. I don't know what to say. That's very concerning that it announced itself as evil, and it announced that I will die if I keep it. So I don't know. Not a good situation to be in at all. Alright guys, hopefully you can see me alright. It's late. It's about 2:30 in the morning. I got my alarm set though. Yeah. I'm gonna sleep until 4, at which point I'm gonna call my friend up, tell him to get out here, get rid of this thing, and be on my way. Dude, I am extremely unsettled by the answers that I got from that session. Not liking it at all. But alright, good night, and see you guys soon. I will be leaving a camera on so that I got my camera plugged into the power bank so that if anything happens, we get it on film, hopefully. And my microphone, which is still attached to my hat. Good night. I woke up to something. I woke up to something. Actually, I don't even know if I was asleep. But I heard something. I don't know. Either a noise from outside the tent or it sounded like something was tapping on the tent. It's my phone out. It's over. It's over. Oh, I need to shut my alarm off. 3:58. Right on time. Oh, yes. All right. We made it, guys. We made it. I am going to call my buddy up right now, have him be on his way, and yeah, get out of here. So, shut up. This squeaky cot. So, I just got off the phone with my friend. He is on his way. It's only going to take him about half an hour to get here since he lives somewhat in the area. He was still up for never mind. Never mind. I'm not going to say anything. Actually, I'm going to say it. For an old man, he sure stays up late. Oh man, I mean no offense by that. You know I don't, because he's definitely going to watch this video. But yeah, he's on the way to take the doll. He doesn't want me to do anything with it. He's like, I don't want you to put, because I offered, I was like, I can come over to your place when I'm done. He's like, no, I don't want you doing that. Just call me and I will come get it. It's like, okay. So he's going to take it. He is going to rebond it in its housing, and I'm going to see if he wants to keep it. If he doesn't, I will have the cursed doll at my house again. So we'll see, but I don't really like that, because it straight up just threatened me. I was threatened by a doll saying, if you put me back in my case, then you're going to die. So yeah, I don't like that at all. But we made it, guys. 4 hours trapped inside the tent with the cursed doll. Yeah, that was an interesting one. One that I'm not anxious to repeat, but if you guys liked it, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll do another one of these. Order another Dybbuk box. And we'll open it up inside the tent. Let me know what you think. Let me know down in the comments if you think that's a good idea, something we should do, or a bad idea. Of course it's a bad idea. Let me know if it's something you'd like to see, though. But yeah, guys, let me know what you thought of this video in the comments. I'm sure you will. I always look forward to reading your comments. Always great to hear from you guys. I'm trying my best to respond to more and more, like more often. Trying to make a conscious effort to check the comments and get back to you guys whenever I can, and as often as I can. Just because, you take the time to write the comments, I feel, I could take the time out of my day to respond to everybody who supports the channel, because you guys are the supporters. You guys are who I make videos for. So, I'm very appreciative of all that you guys do. But yeah, guys, let me know what you thought of tonight's video. I got another camping video coming very, very soon. A big one. It's going to be a big, long camping video, like outside in a forest, fire, scary stuff, hopefully. That will be coming very soon. But alright, guys, I am going to end this and start to pack my stuff up, because I'm not staying the night here. It's cold. I mean, I have the heater, but it's still cold. And that's one thing I'm very impressed by. Even though this tent has like vents and stuff, it still has held heat very well. Yeah, I was surprised. Like, I only had to kick the heater on a couple more times, and it was holding heat very, very well. I don't think I've even seen like my breath once from when I've been in here. So I got a little bit chilly one time, but I didn't, nothing unbearable. So this tent holds heat very well. But yeah, I think I'm going to buy a bigger tent, and we'll set that up and do some bigger stuff in it. Let me know if you think that'd be fun. I'll start looking for a bigger tent. Anyways, guys, I'm going to get started packing up, because I want to get out of here as soon as he pulls up. But thank you guys for joining me tonight. Let me know what you thought of the video in the comments. Look forward to reading them. And yeah, can't think of anything else to say. Well, of course I can. Big shout out to our members and our YouTube channel patrons. you guys made tonight's video possible. If you are interested in becoming a member, check the link down in the description. It's a couple bucks a month and you get access to a few perks. One of them being members only videos, which I am probably going to be putting up an RV update video for members only pretty soon. So if you want to check that out, all tiers get to watch the members only videos. You don't have to be X tier and higher. You can be absolutely any tier that you want. But if not, it's all good. You know, love everybody all the same. You support the channel by liking, support the channel by commenting and sharing. I appreciate everything. But okay, guys, enough jabbering. I'm gonna shut up. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Have a good night or day wherever you're at. And I just said we'll see you soon, but I'll say it again. See you guys very soon on the next video. Peace out.